How's it going?
Me?
Oh, what's going
Oh,
on, man?
it's going. Hang on one second. I'm having trouble hearing you for some reason. Um, just hanging out at my piano. This is my first time doing this, actually.
Like a live video?
Yeah, well, any sort of live chat, yeah. Hang on, I think I can hear you. It's really quiet. One second. I'm going to try and turn something up. One sec. Sorry. Live recording.
Take your time, man. Allie, how's it going? We've got DJ Corey Robb saying, hey, Shawn.
I'm going to try and do something really quick to alleviate me hearing you. For some reason, I'm having trouble. But I think I figured it out. Whoa.
Shiloh, hello.
Okay, let's try that.
Squad,
Are you there?
I hope I say your name right.
I can hear you now, kind of. Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear you.
Is that okay?
Yeah, this will work. What's going on?
It kind of looks not, just like living in this weird world right now.
Yeah. Side note, I feel like I need a turntable right now. This is a very like DJ-esque pose.
I was gonna say we can go with like DJ S Hook.
I got a candle. Let's go.
Is that like Bath and Body Works?
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
What's good, man?
I'm good. I'm just, I'm at home these days pretty much like everyone else trying to make the most of it. But today was an absolutely beautiful day. So I got outside, went for a run, enjoyed the sunny weather we're having here in Vancouver. What's it like in Calgary right now?
Oh, well, like it was kind of nice, except for there's a lot of snow. So there's that. So it's kind of a plus that there's like the nice weather, but then it's kind of like, the snow.
Yeah.
Nah. So, but other than that, it's chill,
Nice.
People are saying, they're like, it's cold. Okay, I'll take it.
Well, spring's coming, like tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the first day of spring, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that today or tomorrow. I feel like it's false news, fake information here.
Well,
but
I'm gonna bring it in. Like, I mean, it's the little things we need right now. We need to hang on to the hope. Like tomorrow is spring, and that's gonna get me through. It's literally like a day at a time.
Well, there's spring, and then we got you here, which is really nice of you. Like, thanks again for hanging out today.
Thank
Super
you.
awesome.
No, this is fun. I think I'm gonna make this kind of a thing. I think what's really cool about the positive notes out of all this staying at home is that a lot of musicians are doing live shows and live little concerts, and I'm going to do the same thing next week. So this is kind of a fun little trial run. So thank you for hitting me up on the gram, sliding to my DMs, like, yo.
Whoa. We don't say it like that. I don't know if our girlfriends are watching this or anything.
No. It's all good.
But we're doing a little Q&A before you play, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, people are saying, Shawn, we miss you. We miss you.
Oh, I miss you too. Oh, I can kind of see the bottom. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I've been neglecting to read the comments. Just date already.
I feel like that wouldn't work for like several hundred reasons, but it's so fun. We'll be friends. We'll be homies.
Well, we can be homies for sure. I'm taken.
Yeah. Same, man.
There we go.
It'd be like that. But I was speaking of Gram, I was scrolling through your Gram a little bit, and you recently like opened a letter, I guess, to yourself that you wrote a long time ago.
Well, kind of, yeah.
About wanting to be
about the hockey thing.
Yeah, wanting to be an NHL player by the time you're 19.
Yeah. That didn't go to plan. It didn't go to plan. But I like how it worked out. I didn't grow, and I consider myself a lot bigger than I was in high school, and I'm still pretty small to be in the NHL. So, yeah, I think it worked out well. But yeah, when I was in the 6th grade, I wrote a letter to myself saying how, at this point in my life at like 19 or 18, I'd be in the NHL, living my dream. But here I am.
But I'm curious, if you had a dream team, like who would have been your team that you're like, I wanted to play for them? That's the team that I was like.
Well, I grew up in BC, so I grew up Vancouver Canucks fan. So that's my team. That's my team.
All right, so it would have been like Canucks. What position though?
Well, it's funny. I grew up playing the wing, but now I prefer defense. So I probably play defense. But then there I go again. I'm a small guy. I don't have the defensive frame. Although Quinn Hughes is a small guy, and he's one of the best defensemen in the league. So you never know.
I feel like as long as you're feisty, I feel, you know.
Yeah, totally, and skilled.
So
like the players these days have so much skill. It's so fun to watch, and I think what like the players and athletes these days are just starting training a lot younger, and it's become like a year-round sport. I think for me it was just very seasonal. I got into it late in my adolescence. I think I was like 6 or 7 or something. But I'm glad my life worked out as it was, because it was like a little equal amount of sports and music. And my parents were really awesome in the fact that they just let me kind of choose my own adventure as a kid and didn't really push me too hard one way or the other, which was kind of cool.
That's super awesome. And it like obviously it worked out, you know. So now you're making music. You've been like in the game for a minute. You got new music popping.
Yeah. It's been it's been a while since I put new music out, but I put out the new single "I Don't Want to Dance" like last month, about a month and a half ago, I guess. And I'm hearing it all over the place. I heard it on Virgin Radio here in Vancouver just yesterday. And it is like the start of what's to come. It's the first single off of an EP that we're probably gonna hopefully put out this summer. But you know, there's been a lot of obviously delays given the coronavirus, and the industry's kind of shut down all around. What's that?
I was like, what delays? What could possibly be
Yeah, exactly. But new music's coming, and I'm super pumped finally to have new songs out, because it's been a minute.
Totally, but that's amazing, you know, and we're all excited for your new music, and you're talking about, you know, delays with everything that's going on. So what's kind of like Shawn's happy place right now? Like, what is your go-to, like, okay, I'm having like a crappy moment, I'm having a crappy day. What's like, this is my happy place with everything going on in the world?
That's interesting. I mean, it used to be the gym, but they took that away. Just doing anything besides what I do for a living. And honestly, like the last couple days, it's been getting outside. Thankfully, the weather's been beautiful. And I've just been running around the neighborhood and just walking and just kind of listening to my own thoughts and really just taking it a day at a time. I think trying to stay as positive as we can, and I'm personally trying to stay as positive as I can during this, because there's so much kind of negativity and so much fear. Some of it obviously is justified for sure, but I think it can also consume a person, and I try not to let that consume me. Totally. Yeah, just trying to look after myself.
No, totally feel that, man. Well, if you're cool with it, can you be our happy place for like a couple songs now? Is that
for sure?
Can we jump into that?
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe I'll start with a cover, and then maybe I'll play the single. Is that cool?
So down. People are saying, can you play with Marshmallow?
Marshmallow's in Los Angeles. My cat's in LA, and I'm home alone in Vancouver. Yeah, she's my fur baby. Maybe I should write a song.
Okay, well,
yeah. But yeah, I'll play a little cover of. I posted a little clip of this a couple weeks ago. But I'll play maybe like the full version. It's a trampoline. I'm gonna take these off because I don't need them on. They're gonna fall off. I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. As I'm looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Flames are like the trees, spread to fallen leaves. Now they're right upon me. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love? When I dream of dying, I never feel so low. I've been having dreams, jumping in a summer stream, tripping, I've fallen. I wanted it to happen. Sky is looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Solid bucket gold, lying in the cold. I feel right. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love? When I dream of dying, I never feel so low. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. I've been having dreams. There we go.
Bro.
Yeah, I forgot some of those lyrics, but.
Well, first of all, I'm like, if you wouldn't have said nothing, nobody's noticing. Your hands, when you, like, I literally can't even understand because I'm not musically inclined, but like, watching you is a treat. Hearing you is one thing, you know, on the radio, your music videos, at your shows and everything. But like, if you actually have the chance to see you live, it's like, I don't know, it's mind blowing. And if you see these people too, they're just like flipping out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I spent a lot of time practicing in this room, so I'm glad you could enjoy it.
That's great. Okay, so I got to know then, did your parents, because I had a couple of friends who played piano when they were growing up and everything, did your parents have to force you? Or were you like, I enjoy this. This is something I'm just like, okay, I'm glad to like go to my lessons.
Yeah, initially it was, actually when I was a kid, my mom had this little like toy piano organ thing in our living room, and I would just go sit there and make noise. Before I went to lessons, I would just sit there pretending I was some sort of virtuoso piano player, but I was literally just like doing what any 4-year-old would do. But I like the sound, I like the music, and so my parents put my older sister into piano lessons, like very basic stuff, and I tagged along. She's 2 years older than me, and then I kind of just stuck with it, and I really did enjoy it. But I did go through like a phase, I think when I was like 12 or 13, where I did quit. I was, you know, truth be told, I was bullied a little bit, and you know, that at that time I just was like, yeah, maybe I kind of gave into that, and I just kind of turned towards sports more, and I think part of the reason for me turning away, I was learning classical music, and it was very, very, very like hours and hours and hours of learning one piece of music, and my attention span is very short, and you can imagine a kid. So I got out of it, but I found a really, really great piano teacher who really was just like, I'll teach you whatever you want to learn. And then I started learning music off the radio by ear. And so those two things kind of brought me back into music, and that was kind of like my savior.
That's sweet. That's a really good story, man.
It's a true story.
Like, well, because it happened to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I just feel like kids, they always, you know, they just like straight up quit. So
yeah.
Good on you for pushing.
I mean, it's not uncommon. I mean, I think especially now these days, like I said, attention spans are so short, and learning an instrument and learning, you know, the technicalities of it takes time. It takes a lot of like hours behind. No, there's nothing to plug in here. There's no tweets. There's nothing coming up. Like, you have to sit here and put in the work. And unfortunately, I think it's a bit of a dying breed. But there are programs out there that are assisting the music programs across Canada. But unfortunately, in schools, they're the first things that are getting cut. So I'm an advocate of music education and the charities that support them.
Awesome. Well, you were saying, sorry, to jump in. To your new track, I Don't Want to Dance. Is that the one we get to hear?
Yeah, why not? I don't think I've put out an acoustic version of this yet, so why not try it out?
So this is like a treat. This is like special live, first time ever.
Exactly. Yeah, so this is how we wrote it. Different than what you hear on the radio, but hopefully it comes across.
Okay, no, it's great.
All right.
People are saying it's the Bach, they're ready for it.
I just want to talk now, but honestly I'm inside out. I'm blending with the walls and they're closing on me, tired of fake faces, telling me as if they know all of my pages. I've never shown, surrounded by all my friends, but I'm feeling like I don't fit in, so I keep pretending that I'm not missing the way you feel. So I keep on pretending you ain't in my mind, that I don't feel like dancing unless I'm there with you. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm always thinking about you. And I don't wanna go out unless you're coming too. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm always thinking about you. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance, I don't wanna dance. You are my safety. Don't need to bite my tongue. Say what I wanna say. Can be who I am, not just anyone. Surrounded by all my friends, but I'm feeling like I don't fit in. So I keep on pretending that I'm not missing the way you feel. So I keep on pretending you ain't on my mind. I don't feel like dancing unless I'm there with you. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm always thinking about you. Now I don't wanna go out unless you're coming too. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm always thinking about you. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance, I don't wanna dance. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance, I don't wanna dance. Yeah. I don't wanna dance, yeah. I don't feel like dancing unless I'm there with you. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm always thinking about you. I don't wanna go out unless you're coming too. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm always thinking about you. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance, I don't wanna dance. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance unless you wanna. I don't wanna dance. I don't feel like dancing unless I'm there with you. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm always thinking about you. All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everyone's
oh yeah.
yeah. Everyone's like hella stoked on that, man. It's just like I said, it's just a treat to watch.
Thank you. It's fun. It's like breaking a little sweat. I'm getting some exercise, so this is good. This is a mutual. We're getting it. This is awesome.
No, that's great. Thank you so much. And so we can catch you hopefully.
Yeah. I think I might try something on Tuesday night or Thursday night. We'll see what the people say. I'm going to put out some feelers, but yeah. Next week, and I'll be up on my socials and I confirm that. But yeah, living room concerts. It's the future.
Yeah, totally. Right now, 120%. So at Shawn Hook is where we can find you and everything on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We can find out what's going on with those live performances.
Yeah, exactly. You nailed it.
Excellent. Sweet. Well, thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I appreciate it. And I know
yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having me, and let's do this again.
Yes, absolutely. Heart this ish right now. If you want Shawn to come on.
Yes, and thank you for tuning in, everyone. Sorry I haven't been paying too much attention to the comments and tweets, but or not tweets, the comments. But thank you. Thanks for the hearts, and thanks for watching. Let's go. We'll see you next week, I guess.
Yeah. Next week, follow Shawn, follow what's going on with him, and then hopefully we'll see that new EP by summertime.
Yes, that's the goal. Let's put it out there. Manifestation. Hopefully everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. And shout out to all the people working at the grocery stores and everyone who's putting themselves in public right now that can't stay at home. Thinking of you guys literally every day. So thank you guys. All right.
Thanks,
see ya.
Shawn. It was good to see you, man. Bye. Well, how did we feel about that? Give me the hearts if you're vibing that heart, because I think that's something that we're going to try to keep doing for you for the rest of the week and beyond, because I don't think it's really fair that we have to stay inside and not get the entertainment that we're used to. So I want to make this happen for you. So tomorrow, 9 p.m., I've actually got a trainer coming on. So if you want